Subscribe my YouTube channel.
Most people will never win, not because they can't, but because they won't. They won't think for themselves. They won't believe in what they can't yet see. They won't persist when the world tests them, and they won't stay loyal to the vision they once swore was their destiny. They trade their purpose for comfort, their greatness for approval, their fire for excuses, and then they wonder why their life feels like a silent echo of potential that never spoke. But you are not here to repeat that story. You are here to rewrite it, because somewhere inside you, there's a voice that refuses to be silenced, a voice that whispers when the world shouts. It says, I was made for more, and you feel it in the quiet moments, in the nights when sleep avoids you because your dreams keep calling your name. That voice is the same voice that once spoke to Edison when the world called him mad for trying to harness light, the same one that told Henry Ford the impossible could be built on 4 wheels, the same one that whispered to Walt Disney when the banks laughed at his vision of a magical kingdom. Those men weren't lucky, they were loyal to that inner voice that said keep going when logic said give up. And that's the first truth most people never understand. Winning is not about talent, it's about faith in an idea no one else can see. The world will test you, mock you, ignore you, and then, eventually, respect you. But only after you refuse to quit when it was easiest to see. Most people live in reaction. They wake up to survive, not to win. They check their phones before they check their purpose. They look around before they look within, and in doing so, they surrender their minds to the noise of mediocrity. But the few, the ones who rise, they master the one skill that separates the great from the forgotten. They learn to think independently. Napoleon Hill wrote that the greatest gift given to man is the power of his own mind. But that gift becomes a curse when you let others do the thinking for you. Every great life begins the moment you decide to stop being ordinary. The moment you choose discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasure, vision over validation. Because here's the truth, success is never given, it's constructed, brick by brick, thought by thought, action by action. And every thought you allow, every decision you make becomes part of the architecture of your destiny. Most people will never build that structure. They'll spend their lives decorating cages, polishing excuses, painting comfort zones, and calling it reality. But reality is not fixed. It's created by the person who dares to imagine more. If you've ever looked at your life and thought there has to be more than this, you're right, there is. But it won't come from waiting. It will come from becoming. Becoming the kind of person who moves when others freeze, who believes when others doubt, who acts when others talk. Because the world doesn't give you what you ask for, it gives you what you earn through your mindset, your persistence, and your courage to keep walking when the path disappears. You want to know why most people never win? Because they stop digging 1 foot away from gold. They stop believing one failure before success. They stop showing up one day before the breakthrough. The world doesn't belong to those who start strong. It belongs to those who finish even when their strength is gone. So if you want to win, truly win, don't ask for easier circumstances. Ask for stronger faith. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for greater persistence. Don't pray for the path to be smooth. Pray for your spirit to be unbreakable, because that's how you will, not by chance, but by choice.